Alien or owl? Let's talk about it. Alright guys, just a little side note. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit different. I'm just a little bit sick. The Flatswood Monster, also known as the Braxy, or the Frametown Monster, or the Braxton Country Monster, is mostly agreed upon that it is an extraterrestrial landing in the forests of Flatswood, West Virginia, and Frametown, West Virginia. However, the Frametown people claim it is more of a reptile than an extraterrestrial. The creature was initially reported as being 10 feet tall and 4 feet wide. It also looked like a spaceship or a robotic suit, not looking like a natural Earth-dwelling species. It had two eyes that had, and I quote, portholes, quote, that were glowing orange-green, the size of $half. The, in a quote, body, quote, was an armored structure lined with thick vertical pipes, had a, in I quote, coil, quote, in the shape of an ace of spades behind a red round head. People disagree about the color of the armor, some claiming it's green and others claiming that it's black. They also disagree about it having no arms and it having, and I quote, toy-like, quote, arms. Three little boys on September 12th, 1952 at 7:15 p.m. saw a bright something or other fly above them. Then it landed, being owned by a farmer who lived in the area. When they saw the thing land, they all ran to one of their mom's houses as fast as they could, when they saw a UFO crash site by the hills. Shortly after the fact, the boys and a group of townsfolk went to the farm to see what happened. A dog that was with one of them ran ahead of the group and then came back with his tail in between its legs. Then, after reaching 1/4 of a mile, that's around 1,320 feet of distance, they got to the top of the hill, when they saw, and I quote, ball of fire, quote, around 50 feet away. Then smelled and saw a gas that made their nose and eyes burn. Then someone, a part of the group, saw two objects left of the fire, and then pointed his flashlight at it, spotting the creature out to the rest of the group, which then let out a loud hiss and then flew at them, charging towards them, and then charging a different direction, to the fire. And then they all ran away in a state of fear. Sorry guys if I keep on stumbling my words. It's very hard to, not stumble my words when I'm sick. After this, the mother of the kids went to call the local sheriff and a news reporter who had a large amount of interviews, with one of the people saying, and I quote, there was a sickening, burnt, metallic odor still prevailing, end quote. But unfortunately, after a close examination, the sheriff and his fellow deputies could not find any evidence of the creature. But earlier the next day, the news reporter went to the site, finding 2 footprints in some mud following with thick black liquid. He stormed to report this as quick as possible as evidence of a UFO landing, because there had been no traffic near it for almost a year. But according to Fandom.com, and I quote, it was later revealed that the tracks were likely to have been those of a Chevrolet pickup truck driven by a local who had gone to the site to look for the creature some hours prior to Stewart's discovery. Quote. Also according to Fandom.com, gosh, I love their website. And I quote, after the event, investigators associated with Civilian Saucer Investigation obtained a number of accounts from witnesses who claimed to have experienced a similar or related phenomena. These accounts included the story of a mother and her 21-year-old daughter who claimed to have encountered a creature with the same appearance and odor a week prior to the September 12th incident. The encounter reportedly affected the daughter so badly that she was confined to a hospital for 3 weeks. They also gathered a statement from the mother of a local farmer in which she said that the approximate time of the crash, her house had been violently shaken and her radio had cut out for 45 minutes, and report from the dictator of the local board of education in which she claimed to have seen a flying saucer taking off at 6:30 in the morning of September 13th, the morning after the creature was sighted. Quote, the day right after this terrible incident, a couple driving through the mountainous areas of Frametown, West Virginia, had their car break down at sunset. A horrible smell ran through the area around them. Thinking something happened to the car, they checked it out, but they were met with the Frametown Monster. Basically the Flatwoods Monster, but the waist down was the same, but the waist up was a reptile. Well, there's the cryptid of today. Sorry I was sick and I mumbled a few words, but I hope this made up for the other videos that were a little bit shorter. But if you have any other cryptids you would like me to do, then comment down below. But next I will be doing the Indrid Cold.